My name is Michael.
My name's Anthony.
It's like about a half an inch longer.
You still gotta get those kegs.
Come at me, you old bitch.
This damn city.
That's the show, everybody.
There it is. Okay, I heard that.
What?
I was trying to listen to the tune and know when to come in. Good evening and welcome to Matt and Anthony's Excellent Adventures, where my name is Anthony.
And my name's Matthew.
And we're going to tell you a story. We are here with our live studio audience today. We got Austin in the background. You've already met him before. He's going to be our producer for today. But I have to acknowledge the elephant in the room, everybody.
Or the elephant not in the room. Not to
To call him an elephant.
or anything. Just to make a pun.
Michael isn't here today because he had a baby. And his baby came out with glasses and curly hair just like him. And weighs about 140 and about 5'11". His name is Matthew.
I'm 6 feet tall.
You're 6 feet? Not 5'11". I guessed on everything.
You were right on the weight.
Really?
Pretty much,
really?
yeah.
Okay, I was gonna offend you a little bit.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. So, yeah. Just kidding. Congratulations to Michael.
I am Michael's child.
Yeah, that's Michael's child right there, Matt. So yeah, it's weird because this is the first time we haven't had one of us on the show. So how does it make you feel, Matthew?
I am honored and blessed to be asked to such an occasion. So thank you, and thank you,
Good.
Michael. I hope I can do your honor in your absence.
Thank you, and good night. That's the show, everybody.
Hear that whistle again, thanks.
Yeah, thank you very much. So, I guess, I don't know, I mean, yeah, usually we do what we call a story sandwich on the show, because the story is like the meat of the sandwich, and the conversation's like the bread of the sandwich on the end. So tell me, Matthew, who are you?
I am a person who lives in Fargo, North Dakota.
Yeah?
Most of the time. I'm a student who attends North Dakota State University. Am I supposed to talk about who I actually...
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, whatever you want to do.
I am a mathematician by trade and choice. I chose to do that with my life. I actually don't hate it.
Yeah?
I record music with this fine fellow occasionally.
Occasionally.
You might hear some of it in the future if you're look around on the internet, etc.
Pretty sick.
You could even find some of my music on the internet if you used some particular choice keywords.
Which are?
Oh,
You can plug yourself.
I can plug myself?
Yeah, go
Okay,
for it. Go for it.
Memory Stone.
Memory Stone.
The Memory Stone, I guess.
The
I
Memory
didn't say
Stone.
but there
Isn't
is
that
a
something Thanos collected in the Avengers?
That's the one he missed.
That's the seventh stone he missed.
I also have a YouTube channel where I have some really shitty music.
Really awesome music.
Yeah, I have this, just for a preview, the song Baba Yetu from Civilization.
Yes.
I have a terrible remix of it where it's like, I pitch everything into a chord, just parallel. It's just a major chord moving around with all the vocals, and then I have just the worst percussion samples possible, like a little pan flute toot and like a stuff like that. So
He's
check
a
it out.
visionary. Is what you're telling me.
Yeah. There's an awesome image you'll have to check out for yourself, but that's how I busy myself.
Yeah, it's a good time. So I've always enjoyed your music. I thought you were great. Austin, our producer today, was telling me how much he loves Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh yes.
Unchained.
Michael, who could not be here, is a huge fan of that. He's told
Sounds
me.
like he's dead.
Yeah, well, Larry or Michael?
Oh, both.
Yeah, Larry. So Larry the Cable Guy is a concept album that I recorded when I was in high school. It's on my YouTube channel if you want to listen to it. You can search Larry the Cable Guy Unplugged and you might be able to find it. It's basically 5 songs about Larry the Cable Guy on life support, being unplugged from life support, and dying. And a lot of it is not explicitly about Larry the Cable Guy. It's sort of obliquely about it, or sort of allegorical in other ways. So, there's a lot of sound collage things like that, and the experimental sound design. It's kind of fun.
Yeah. No, I think it's pretty sick. So I don't know. I mean, make sure to check out Matt at.
Search Matthew Seafelt on YouTube. I think the picture is like this bald guy with a beard. He's like that.
Karl Marx?
No, it's Arvo Pärt, the composer.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much, Matt, since you haven't been on the show before, we like to chat for a little bit, but we're mostly talking about telling stories, mainly improv stories. And so, without further ado, Matt, I think we've had a nice amount of bread on this bottom part of the sandwich.
that's a healthy slice.
It's a healthy slice of bread. Sometimes we talk about Subway bread. Sometimes you have like really fat bottom.
That's a healthy sub.
It's a healthy sub, but sometimes how they like cut it at a weird angle, and then you have like way too little bread on on like the bottom.
I was gonna make a joke about a healthy sub.
What's wrong with this?
It's past.
Tell me about a healthy sub.
I could go for and not in a sandwich sense. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So without further ado, what?
It was good. This is a comedy pod. I'm laughing at the joke.
Oh yeah,
What do you want from me?
Thank you, studio audience.
Thank you, live studio audience member. Woo! Woo! I need to get an applause sign in
Let's
here.
get that whistle. Okay, it's genuine.
It's a genuine whistle. Can you give me a sexy whistle? Yeah, that's good. That's good. So,
Cut it off.
yeah, I hope so. Those are the only two whistles I'm aware of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about all you can do.
Yeah. So, without further, trying to whistle again. Matt, I think it's time that we tell me a story. So, Matthew, your character. Okay.
Jeez.
Your name is Sherry Ovaltine. You are 85 years old. You are a happy retirement, You are a happy resident of Shady Willow's retirement home. Okay?
Okay.
But today, it's going to be a little different. You have done acid before. That's part of your history.
Important fact.
It's an important fact because
Yeah.
it's part of your personality. And you have an undying love for shuffleboard. All right? Is that fair enough?
Yeah, no, that.
All right, so you can remember this. So Sherry Oval.
Was she just born to be old with a name like that? Okay.
She was born 85 years ago, so
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
but like she was 85 years old when she was born.
yeah, she's always been 85 years old.
Okay.
She's always been retired. She's the reason why Social Security is kind of having an issue right now, is because she's faking it her whole life.
Ooh, boy, I tell you what. Okay.
I tell you what. But my character is Barry Ovaltine. And I am also 85 years old. I am also a happy resident of Shady Willow's retirement home. I have never done acid before.
This is an important part.
It's an important part. It might be. I don't know. It's improv. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I also have an undying love for shuffleboard.
These sound remarkably similar.
And we're also married. That we.
I was trying to like hold your hand.
Oh, we're married.
You do a high five too.
It's like a stage kiss for like a high school show that's too
It's like-
awkward. They just go, "I love you." That's pretty much it. That's the end of our slideshow.
Okay,
So
I guess.
gonna back this all up.
Is Barry short for anything?
Barry is short for barreled.
Yeah, that
Barreled Ovaltine.
that follows.
Barry and
Barack.
Sherry. Sure, why not? It's what?
Barack.
Barack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
But it's with a E. It's Barack.
They call him Barry sometimes.
Yeah,
So we're gonna set the scene
it's-
here.
it's muted.
It doesn't need to have music.
Oh, I thought you were gonna play this sound.
No, this is nice background.
Oh yeah. All right.
Maybe we'll throw music, some royalty music.
Yeah, this is a plug, by the way, for .com. We're sponsored.
I couldn't find anything.
So I normally a lot longer than that.
If you ever need an just check out that site. It's the place to go.
We're a really high quality sponsored podcast.
You take what you can get.
Yeah, I can't wait to get sued by sleep.com.
Yeah, purveyor of great cruise ship ambiance YouTube videos.
Okay,
I used to use but it just wasn't enough.
Just wasn't enough. Okay, we're gonna go back to the conversation for a second. I just watched a documentary about this guy who's like pitching the war on Christmas. And it was an Apple TV Plus thing, 'cause I just got an iPad Pro, so I got.
We're not sponsored by them.
Yeah. We're not sponsored by Apple TV Plus, but we could be. Anyway, so the idea is this guy has this crazy, ridiculously large house, and they're still appealing the court case today. But it's
a real thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Okay.
He was at an HOA, or he moved into a house that had an HOA because he needed a bigger house to host this large gathering of people.
He moved into a house to host a gathering of people?
Yeah, a large Christmas
new
gathering.
House?
What?
He moved into a new house to have a Christmas party.
A giant Christmas party, yeah.
Jeez.
So he had a Christmas party, thousands of people showed up, and he went, I need a bigger place to have an even bigger Christmas display. He had a camel. He had like a Santa impersonator. He had like a caroling choir of like 50 people. His house looked like the Griswold family from National Lampoon.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, it's crazy big lights. But it was just insane. And so
who is this guy?
What?
This spends like
he's an attorney. He's an attorney.
Yeah, that's not attorney money though. Like you buy a house for a party.
Right. So
It's corrupt attorney.
he loves Christmas so much. He wanted to have this giant display. So he moves into this new house, has a huge HOA, and they don't want this big Christmas display in his new neighborhood. Understandable.
For one time, I
Yeah.
respect the HOA.
At first, at the beginning of the documentary, I was like, fuck the HOA. And then the guy he asks before he moves, he's like, hey guys, do you have any problems with like this giant Christmas display? He sends them videos and stuff, and they're like, oh, we have a couple of concerns, we can talk about them, whatever, they're fairly reasonable. And then he goes, well, fuck you, I'm doing it anyway. And then he moves in and then tries to sue them for religious discrimination.
Oh, great move.
Great
Okay,
move.
this is a bit of legal advice. You should use this.
Hashtag not legal advice.
Hashtag actual legal advice. Hashtag not legal advice from M&A's Adventure.
Excellent.
Excellent edition. Fuck the HOA. That's the legal advice. All right, but
That is.
he sued them for religious.
He sued them for religious discrimination because he said that they're only being horrible because some people are atheists in the community and don't like Christmas, which wasn't true, I guess. So he tries suing them, and they create a counter lawsuit, and then he sues them for the counter lawsuit.
Must be fun to be an attorney, just sue back and forth like that.
Right.
All you want, yeah.
So then he sued him again, and then he won in the court case in 2020, or 2019, and then in 2020 the court reversed the $100,000 suit, and so they reversed it so that he was found guilty of all
Not having enough Christmas spirit.
basically,
Or
yeah.
maybe too much,
No,
I guess.
so he ended up having to front the bills for the legal suit.
Oh,
And
my.
then he's appealing it, and it's still up in the air today if it's going to be appealed
the hell?
again. And it went from like $100,000 lawsuit to like $1 million lawsuit.
People have too much free time.
Yeah, so that was what I watched right before we came here. So
That's
still
on
today,
the brain.
As of recording, it still hasn't been. It was in Idaho actually, which is where
It's a
Austin's
mystery.
What town?
from.
Boise.
No, it
Out
was
of
it was
Idaho
very
towns.
north. It was very north, next to Spokane, Washington.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. That's
Yeah.
where the Aryan Nation is, up in that panhandle.
Actually,
Oh yeah, there's Nazis in Idaho.
yeah, they had 3%ers guarding. They were like a big militia group. They had 3%ers guarding the Christmas display to make sure nobody vandalized it. So he had like militia.
Sorry, that's what the 3%ers are doing. Is
They
they're
were
like
doing-
protecting Christmas?
They were protecting Christmas.
Gotta have Christmas spirit.
Yeah, so it was.
Anti-Grinch action.
It was actually at the beginning. I was like, man, the HOAs suck, and then at the end, I was like, everybody sucks. So like, it's horrible.
Jeez.
So yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for telling me about that.
Yeah, it was really good. That was a fuck you and a half, dude. If you don't want to. It's a cool
brother. Thanks.
So with that, you know your character.
Yeah, Sherry Ovaltine.
Sherry Ovaltine, I'm Barry Ovaltine.
Who's done acid before
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Shuffleboard. Yeah.
You love Shuffleboard.
I know the whole thing.
You know the whole thing. Good to hear.
I'm a resident of Shady Oaks. What is it?
Shady Willow? I don't remember what I call it.
Scary Oaks?
Rowan Oak?
Does it
I don't
matter?
remember where I live.
Yeah. Should I do a voice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna set the scene. We, us married
I
couple.
was just trying to get in the voice.
Oh, thank you. So
Should I
Sherry
throat sing for it?
and Barry. What?
Should I throat sing for it?
Go for it.
Can Sherry
So
do
Sherry and Barry are attending a nice romantic cruise getaway for our 85th birthday.
Our?
Yeah, we were born on the same exact day.
Okay. Okay.
We're not related. We're just married.
Okay, but do we, like, are there differences to our character other than not having done S? Okay, just scratch it. Just go ahead.
We'll just go ahead. Okay, so we're setting the scene, and we're about to set foot on the ship. Oh, my Sherry, it's been quite a while since we've had a romantic getaway.
Yes, indeed.
What's the first thing you want to do when we set foot on our romantic getaway, Sherry?
Boy, I tell you what, I think we could, I want to play some shuffleboard.
Oh, Sherry, I was thinking the same
Oh,
thing.
yeah, I love you,
Lord.
Barry.
Let's walk on up these stairs. And out in the corner of walking up the little wedge that that gets onto the ship, we see
wedge?
Yeah, the wedge, the bridge, whatever it is.
The inclined plane.
The inclined plane at a 45-degree angle. Yeah. We see a little boy with a little bellhop hat, and he's just mopping up the floor. Oh, you two are so cute.
Why, thank you, young man.
Oh, absolutely.
Boy, I tell you what, I love that little fez of yours.
Why, it's not a fez, but thank you, ma'am. That's very sweet.
Why, I
of you.
think it quite is a fez, but very well.
So, you two are here for any special occasion?
Well, I'm here to play shuffleboard and have a good time.
And I'm here for our 85th birthday with Sherry and I.
Oh, Barry, I love you so.
Oh, Sherry, I was thinking the same thing. Oh, well, this is very uncomfy for me, so, yeah, you have a very fun birthday.
Well, go along, young man. You'll someday learn what true love is like.
I sure hope I don't. And so we walk on to the ship. All right, Sherry, let's go play some shuffleboard.
Oh, here we go, Barry.
Oh, we're walking.
Just walking around.
And we're walking towards the shuffleboard, and we see it, but there are two bitches hogging the only shuffleboard.
Boy, I'm about to spread some bitch brain on the inside of this cruise ship.
Oh, Sherry, I was thinking the same thing. So we walk up to the two bitches. Excuse me, old timers, but we were here first.
Now listen here, I could teach you a thing or two about shuffleboard.
Yeah, you could teach us a thing or two about shuffleboard?
I think I've been playing shuffleboard a little longer than you've been around, whippersnapper.
Oh, yeah? Well, in that case, prove it. Prove it, because I golded in the Olympics shuffleboard.
Are you challenging me to a shuffleboard tournament?
I certainly am.
All right, bitch, let's go.
Why, Sherry, I haven't seen you that aggressive since our 60th birthday on this cruise.
Oh, I remember what happened that time.
You smeared some bitches' brains.
Those bitches ain't coming back anytime soon.
All right, so let's line up. So the two bitches, and they also talk in sync too. The two bitches.
That's why there's only one talking.
Yeah. They're standing on their side of the shuffleboard, and then there's Barry and Sherry. All right, you make the first move, bitches. Oh wait, You make the first move, bitches! Okay, fine. So, they take their little shuffleboard.
I don't know how to play shuffleboard.
Oh, you slide the puck.
All right.
Why, absolutely, Sherry, my true love. So the two bitches, they take the little stick and they go, it goes, and it lands perfectly on the center 10, which is the highest score you can get in shuffleboard, by the way.
You know a lot about shuffleboard.
I don't. I feel like the number's wrong, but we'll call it 10.
The high one.
The highest number. All right, Sherry. Show them what you've got.
All right, bitches, take a load of this.
And it goes, woo, and fits perfectly on the 10 as well, or the highest value number in shuffleboard.
If it's not 10.
If it's not 10, but if it is 10, it landed on the 10.
Yes.
Oh, my Sherry. This is exactly like our 65th birthday when you landed and showed those two old bats. Remember that, Sherry?
Oh, yes, they were too old for us. They couldn't keep up. And now this time, these bitches can't keep us down.
Okay, guys. So, I'm just gonna take this little stick and go, boo, and it perfectly fits on the 10 again. Okay.
So they actually are good.
They're actually good at shuffleboard, and Sherry's like starting to sweat a little bit.
Can you knock their things out?
You
Or-
can.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. All right, Sherry, it's my turn now. And I slide it, and it goes, and I hit a 9. Sherry, I'm so sorry.
Bear, why did you do that?
Sherry, I thought it was a strategic setup, but I really flubbed it up this time.
Very well, Barry, we'll see if we can dig our way out. This reminds me of our 73rd birthday. When you got a 9, we were 1 point short.
This won't happen again.
Oh, yes, very well, Barry, I don't mind, but
Sherry,
I'll beat those.
again.
Oh, okay. Please let go my hand, bitch!
That's embarrassing. You guys should really just retire and die. Joke's on you, we're already retired. Anyways, so she slides it and goes in the 10 spot. Again, it's controversial. And Sherry is worked the fuck up. Oh, you really steamed her now, bitches!
Bitches might have a thing or two up their sleeve, but they ain't never seen what Sherry Ovaltine can do when she's mad. It's my shot, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
your shot. And but it won't stop. The puck is still going past the 10 mark and hits both bitches like bowling pins. And they go, and you hear the bowling pin sound just go.
It's just like the actual animation of like those 3D renders that you see at the like,
bowling alley.
Yeah, it's like it runs up and like
just freaking shoots up.
yeah, but it's just
the
a
bowling pins.
shuffleboard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the shuffleboard hits him, knocks him on bowling pins, and they actually start wobbling. Like
They are on a boat.
Oh my god. Oh.
Now I
Oh my
told you
god.
what would happen.
Oh no! And she falls. Both bitches fall over the side of the boat.
We're outside.
Yeah, the shuffleboard's outside.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. They fall on the outside of the boat, and you just hear a little. Why, Sherry?
What is it, Barry? Are you surprised?
But Sherry, we should do something about this, right?
They were about to beat us in shuffleboard. That can't happen, Barry.
Sherry, we have to do something about this.
Like
Shuffleboard
what?
or not, we must be better people than that, right?
What do you expect us to do, Barry?
Well, I don't know about you, but I want to see these bitches drown.
All right,
So we
let's
start
throw some
walking-
bowling balls on them.
We start walking towards the end, and we see the little guy with the bellhop hat, and he's mopping right by where the ladies fell, and he's just kind of looking over like, "Oh no, someone should really do something about this."
Excuse me, sir. They're fine, trust me. They simply told me that they wanted to take a swim. You see, they're Olympic athletes on the swim team, and they wanted to see if they could beat the boat in a race. Now, the
Oh,
boat
that-
is rather fast, but they're faster because they're gold medalists, right?
Why, that makes absolute 100% sense right there.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir. Run
sounds-
along with your little fez now.
Sounds good. So he walks away. Oh my, Barry. Or Sherry.
You, Barry, I'm Sarah.
Oh, sorry, just the old age
Just
really
the
gets me.
excitement.
But Sherry.
What is it, Barry?
I haven't been in this much love with you since
Our 84th birthday.
That's just what I was gonna say. And then we start walking away, but I slip on the little puddle that the bellhop made, and I go,
Oh, Barry! I should never have told him to run along.
"Oh, Sherry, please, I need some help,
Well, very
Sherry.
well.
Sherry."
Excuse me, bellhop.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a long rope? Or perhaps a life-saving inner tube?
Why,
It
certainly.
appears my wonderful husband, Barry Ovaltine, has fallen over the side of the ship. And oh dearie me, it would do me harm if anything were to happen to him. Now he's not quite the swimmer as those two bitches in the water there, so ignore them. But
Yeah, certainly, ma'am. Let me toss the little life preserver off the side, and he tosses it. And it splashes. Barry starts making his way towards the little life preserver. All right, sweetie, I'll get it. And the two bitches are like way out in the distance. Like they're just far away now. But I get to the little life preserver. All right, hoist me up. So. Help me up! Help me up! All right, man. Let me help you.
all right, thank you, young man.
Going up the
I
side,
can't lift Barry all by myself like I used to.
and we see a captain figure walk up. And the captain of the ship comes onto the scene.
He's coming. Trust
Oh,
us.
captain.
Hello, friend. Yes, Captain speaking to you in person. Running.
Captain, we need to divert this. We need to divert the boat.
Well, calm down. Tell me what seems to be the problem.
Yeah, so Captain, this fine old gentleman, and his old wife, the
Sherry.
gentleman fell off, and then we had the life preserver, but we need to, detour the boat so that we're not, moving around so much. So we need to, like, move the ship north a little bit.
We need to move the ship.
We need to move the ship north, don't you think?
Don't
Nautically?
the ship is
Move.
already. I don't quite see the problem.
we need to move the ship
Alright.
north.
To
Turning,
another place.
Sorry,
Can you
nautical
turn?
jargon. The term we use is
Starboard.
Turn.
Turn, yes, we got to turn the starboard.
Turn it to the right. So
Certainly,
starboard.
certainly.
So-
And then Barry's still like flopping on the side of the boat, like,
Oh,
will you just let me up?
Oh, well, yeah, I'll see a problem here. I can go down, turn the big wheel. We got a big wheel, turn it. It's a lot of fun. I went to school for it.
Whoa, thank you.
Turn left. That was the first 2 years, and second 2 years I teach about turning right. It's pretty good.
Wow, Captain, that's really impressive. All right, thanks so much for talking to me. But yeah, if you want to move the ship a little north, I'm just backseat driving here a little bit. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I apologize.
Other than this, though, everything.
Please,
okay down
sir, just turn that big old wheel.
All right. Well, I'll go right down. But first, I want you to take this card here and fill out a little review online for Carnival Cruises. Tell them about your experience here, the quality you had, and you could win $100 Nike gift card or one one passenger here will win another cruise for free. It's a fun little.
Could I join too as an
fun
employee?
promotion you're doing.
Please, my husband is hanging off the side of the boat.
I mean, I'd have to talk to corporate about it, but I think we can get you. What's your name, young man?
My name is
Terrence.
Terrence.
Sorry, what was I
McNamington.
I couldn't hear you. There's some screaming beneath the.
My
bar.
name is Terrence.
Terrence. All right. Well. Thank you, Terrence. I'll get down here and see if we can can't get those guys to pipe down here, or at least not hit them. You know, minimize loss. It's called loss prevention. It's a thing we learned about. Had a couple corporate seminars. Well, I'll get on that.
All right. Thank you very much, Captain. Thank you, Captain. They're still on the side of the fucking boat. Oh, you please help me, Sherry.
Oh, Sherry. Excuse me.
Say, Terrence, I haven't had a food about yet, but I did get to talk to corporate about it, and you are ineligible for the program.
That's a really hard blow.
Right, but I can see if we can, consider doing good work here, talking about getting you a raise. Just keep at it, young man. We appreciate you, and we appreciate your passengers. Carnival Cruise Lines. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Captain. Will you please? And we go, okay, fine.
Listen, Barry, I think it's just about time that we cut our losses. I'm gonna cut the rope. I think it's time for
Sherry,
you. You gotta return to the fish.
Please, Sherry.
Barry, let me tell you. Now, this is something you might not know about me, and which we do not have in common. But long ago, I tried a drug called LSD once, and it opened the mysteries of the universe to me, and I realized that we are all one. And I saw you, Barry. I saw you as my husband, but I also saw you as a fish, and that told me something prophetic. That one day you would return to the people of your kind. That is the fish. So, it seems right to me that you should return to them. I think it's not worth struggling anymore.
Well, Sherry, when you put it that way, I accept. And then Terrence just lets go of the rope. And Barry falls into the ocean. And he lets go of the life preserver and becomes one with the fishes.
One with the fishes, and one with the bitches. So long, Barry, the love of my life.
Wow, this really got heavy. And then we look off into the distance, and we hear a crunch. And I go, oh no! How could this be? We turn so far north that we hit an iceberg. And see.
This was actually the Titanic.
This is actually the Titanic. And also, your phrase, one were the bitches and one with the fishes,
Thanks.
was so good.
That one came about pretty well.
That worked out so well. You're a natural.
Well, thanks.
You should just replace Michael on the show.
Well, there's an opening.
Michael, if you're watching this right now,
Sorry you had to find out this way.
but we're actually M&A's Excellent Adventures.
Yep.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. So Austin's character killed
Yeah,
the
thanks,
people of the
Austin.
Titanic.
That was pretty good.
Yeah,
Really?
You told me to turn north. I turned north. Anything to please my passengers. Yeah.
that's true.
Got the pathos of the character across, I thought.
My favorite part is that the acid's the reason that Barry died. I wasn't intending that at all.
I had to bring it in somehow.
Oh, that was
It was
great.
an important character feature.
It was a very important character feature, and you brought it along very well.
Thank you.
So
One of the gems that I really liked was when Anthony said that one of the bitches golded at the Olympics.
golded at the Olympics.
They golded in
gold.
shuffleboard.
They golded at the shuffleboard Olympics, I think is what I said.
I'm sure Sherry could have golded. If
Sherry could have
If
golded.
they had the Olympics in her time.
You know, I mean, even still in our time, there's no age limit on the Olympics. Is there?
True. No, I don't know. She could do it. She's pretty good. She was keeping up with those bitches.
She was keeping up with those bitches, and they had it coming, actually.
Yeah. Well, they kind of deserve to die,
die.
and fall off the boat and die terrible deaths. So you know.
My favorite. I don't know. You just rocked it. It was so good. It was so good.
I just kind of went with the voice. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you rocked the voice, and also 85 years. Also, we kept saying 83rd anniversary or 84th anniversary. So does that make them older than 85?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Are they actually 100 and something?
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in this universe, anything can happen.
It's gotta work out somehow.
So, Matt, what Michael and I have been doing so far is we've been world building because for episode 100 we're gonna do an endgame style, like every character we can. The whole cast is gonna come in and do this crazy thing. And we've been setting it up like slowly. We haven't been subtle about
maybe an appearance from Seaberry Ovaltine.
That's not a bad idea. He comes if you wear your hat in a goofy fashion. Yeah. You have to make a Seaberry circle to avoid him. What? That's a SpongeBob thing.
Oh, I don't.
You don't know Sea Bears?
I didn't have cable.
Me neither, but I had the box set. You know Sea Bears, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta make a sea bear circle.
Sea Bear circle.
Not an oval.
Not an oval. It has to be a circle. Anyway, so what was your favorite part of the show? Matt.
It's nice holding hands.
It's nice to have some physical touch, you know? We're just like, oh.
Yeah, it's like being a little old person.
Little old person? That's
yeah.
good. Little big old person?
Little big.
Who murdered 2 people, by the way?
Yeah, and kind of led to the death of their husband.
You killed Barry! And that's, well, I guess Barry accepted his death.
Yeah, it was, I think it maybe was correct, actually. Like,
it was meant to happen.
There was a vision, and it was correct.
Yeah.
It was a prophecy, because that is how Barry died. Now, whether chicken or egg, you know, who knows, but...
Seaberry. So...
Seaberry from then.
Seaberry from then. I really like that. So, I don't know. What are you doing? What are you doing these days? Anything fun?
I'm about to take a trip on down to the cities to see our mutual friend Gabe.
Our old roommate Gabe.
Yes, our old roommate.
Yeah. Matt and I used to be roommates way back in the day.
3 years ago.
That's back in the day.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say it was like yesterday, but also wasn't like a decade ago.
It was not yesterday by any stretch of the term.
Gosh, I miss Gabe. Gabe's cool.
Yeah.
We should get Gabe on the show.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. That'd be fun.
Just living that city lifestyle. So.
Living in the city.
Mm-hmm.
We live in a city, but it's not the city.
It's not really a city.
It's not like, I don't know, it's not cool like a city yet. It's getting there.
It's alright.
Baby steps. Have you been to the lights?
Fuck the lights.
The lights used to be one of our little sponsors we had.
Really?
The Lights Nutrition.
Oh.
So the building, you can say, fuck the lights,
yeah.
but
it's an eyesore. So it's a building that shines lights into the sky.
In the sky for no reason.
Yeah.
My favorite part about it is it has this giant curved monitor for like monitor screen, and the only way you can see it is if you're a corner, like kitty corner from it, but you can't see it if you're coming from the roads on either side. You can't see the full billboard. So
I don't
it's
know
really
why they have those, like how that's legal, you know, like
light pollution.
No, like billboards. They seem just like pure distractions for driving.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, like unless you have a passenger, they're not really doing much.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be.
I mean, I'm not all for like legislating against stuff, but that seems very offensive to the life of a healthy human being.
Oh my God, I'm watching you two become a homeowners association right in front
of me. It's not even homeowners.
us.
It's just like dignity of humanity, you know? Like, to not be sold shit every day of your life.
Well, are you ready for the metaverse to take over our lives?
Don't even.
Why not? We can talk about it on the show.
Yeah, you should have a metaverse episode where you just like have your little 3D avatars talking instead of people.
That'd be really funny.
Yeah.
My goal is the metaverse be a thing before I end up having to move for like grad school stuff for a couple years. I'm not going to grad school, and it is, but I think it'd be really funny if we did a strict metaverse podcast so that we could say we're the first metaverse podcast and then have that.
We probably have one, don't you think?
The metaverse? It doesn't exist yet.
Really?
Yeah.
What about those people doing the little meetings with the little 3D avatars?
I feel like it's just animated. I don't think it's a real thing yet. They don't have the Oculus metaverse.
Is it
yet, do they?
real? Like,
It's a concept. I think it was a concept piece, if anything.
People are already buying like digital real estate,
it's
NFTs.
so good
Yeah,
for
For
you.
like
but-
future like sandbox metaverse stuff.
Yeah, but that's not like Facebook's metaverse. Like I'm talking about like
It's not the
social-
Facebook brand metaverse, but
Yeah.
there
Well-
will be many metaverses.
It's just like
It's the multi-metaverse.
rent
Yeah, you can make your
seeking
own.
for things that you don't need rent for, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that don't...
Well, you'll never own real property. That's why you
Yeah.
buy it in the metaverse.
I don't know. It's incomprehensible to me.
Yeah, fair enough.
But-
So, I don't know. What are you gonna do if someone bought you an NFT?
I would see if I could sell it, I guess.
Yeah. You don't want to look at the picture first?
Oh, I would save the picture, but I mean, I probably wouldn't. If
It's
it's like one of those fucking monkeys, I would like not.
I love the monkeys. You don't like the
They
monkeys?
look like shit.
Yeah.
They're so just, like, personally offensive to my aesthetics.
That's
you know.
that's fair. That's fair. What was I gonna say? Oh, I bought a stock yesterday.
Oh, which one?
I bought a portion of Tesla stock. Made 63 cents on it today.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well,
Text
I
the link.
guess good to. Well, it went up after the recall thing, so like,
Mhm.
doesn't really matter. It's just
I only
like-
put $20 in. It's no biggie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying like I don't know where it'll go because I thought it would go down after recalling like half of their stock, but
It went down for a little bit, but I think the thing that's crazy to me is Elon Musk personally destroyed Tesla stock that one time. I don't know if you remember that. But he just
Yeah.
tweeted, he's like, Tesla stock should not cost this much. And so then everyone just sold it really low. And then the stock just went from like 1,200 to like 800 in like
it's
a day.
just like games. you
It's
know?
games. There's no reason for it. Finance is stupid.
This is financial advice.
Hashtag not final
financial
advice.
advice. Hashtag financial not.
Yeah. Is please silence your cell phone.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Anyways, I don't know. I'm just tired.
Drink some coffee.
I might. Anything else? Feeling good?
Yeah. I mean, just watch our baseball team. You know.
What?
I don't.
The Red Hawks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Support the local team.
Go sports team.
Yeah.
So yeah. Nice and short and sweet. Feeling good. Any last things you want to plug before we start wrapping up for the show?
Yeah. Consume Ovaltine, a sponsor of this program.
What is the Christmas story? This is like drink your Ovaltine or something like
yeah.
that.
Probably. I haven't seen that.
You've never seen the Christmas story?
No.
You're kidding.
It's the leg lamp, right?
Yeah.
I think I saw the first half of it or something.
I don't like the movie, but like
You gotta
Yeah,
have
no.
the story.
I know the story fairly well.
The kid has a gun.
Kid has a gun. He almost shoots his eye out.
Sounds like a bad premise.
We should make that a podcast episode.
Kid
Got
with a gun?
Got a kid, a gun, and he's standing outside of the Christmas house.
Yeah, seems like that
Yeah.
could go a couple ways.
He's part of the 3%ers.
Yeah, gotta protect from the
Go full circle.
anti-Christmas. Not even gonna.
Go for it. That's okay. All right.
Manslaughter.
And with that, I'd like to say thank you very much, everybody, for listening. Thank you for watching the first episode of Matt and Anthony's Excellent Adventures. Make sure you check Matt out at insert links here. And yeah, any final remarks before we wrap up, dude?
Thank you for having me, Anthony.
Of course. Will you be on the show again at some point?
I believe so.
That sounds good. You were really fun. And I think Michael would enjoy having you.
Yeah.
What if we had a 4-person episode?
Need more
Where
mic arms.
Michael and Matt and Anthony and Austin. So it'd be MMAAs or M&As,
Could
M&As.
just put a squared there.
Mama's
Yeah,
Adventures.
Mama's
Number
Adventures.
2.
That'd be good. That'd be pretty good. Or instead of Austin, we have Ashley on the show, which is Michael's wife, Ashley.
Oh yeah.
And actually Mama Mamas.
Um,
That'd be pretty good. Pretty good. Well,
We're
congratulations.
thinking
to Michael.
backwards from puns for what would make a good episode. I like it.
What?
We're thinking backwards from puns as to what would make a good episode.
Who do we
Yeah.
know with these letter names? You know.
It'd be good.
Yeah.
Good. Acronyms. Well, once again, congratulations to Michael. You're going to do great out there, Daddy. And
Daddy Mike,
Daddy Mikey,
this one's for you.
this one's for you. And don't worry, he'll be on the show next week. So if you hated me just being by myself, see you around. Austin's raising his hand. Oh, no, don't kill the video. That's okay.
We're just gonna do a live feed.
Yeah, be good.
Just a slow fade out.
All right. Thank you very much for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Kisses.